Hey everybody, hopefully my phone doesn't shake too much. I'm on my way to another location. Here's my thing. Do not become a member of a church that is more concerned about the membership of the church. So, I think I'm getting a little bit of sun there getting in my eye now, but and what I mean by that, as I block myself more off, what I mean by that is quite simply, if a church building is more concerned about membership, that worries me. My first responsibility and my obligation and my duty is to God, not to that church. No matter what church I would be in, it doesn't matter. They are not first, and God is. And I would say this: don't count on a church to bring you to God, because the church, or a church, will not always bring you to God. But I do believe that God will always bring you to the right church. So it's not about finding the right church all the time, as much as it is getting a relationship with God. And now sometimes that means going to a church to find God. And I understand that. And that's why there should be more people who are born again to be out on the streets and to preach the Word of God. Because there are so many false churches and false prophets, as they like to call them. I don't like using that terminology at all in these day and times. I'm not well versed enough to start getting into whether there can be prophets today. But I will simply say, don't do that. Do not count on the church to lead you to God. Count on God to lead you to church. And I know you need a church building. People want a church building to go to. I get it. It's the natural inclination for us as humans to want to be with others that we believe are of the same faith and the same beliefs. And sometimes that gets us down the wrong road. And people say to me, why are you so skeptic as a born-again Christian? Shouldn't you trust? And I find that interesting, that I should trust everyone because I'm a Christian. That doesn't make any sense to me. I apologize. I don't distrust everyone, but I don't trust everyone. You know, I'm a very neutral person when it comes to that. I don't get too concerned about that. But I will say this: God will bring you to the right church if you are truly listening. And you will get to churches where you think are being led the right way, and they're not. And those churches, those pastors, are destroying it for people who are truly, truly seeking. And where do they go? Back to where they came from. They have no guidance. So this video went a little bit longer than I originally planned on it to go. But keep that in mind. The church, or a church, may not always lead you to God, but God will always lead you to the right church. If you believe in church buildings, which I do and I don't. And I'll tell you what, I will always be on the radical fringe of any church. I don't know if any church would ever even offer me membership, because I will never conform to a church building standards if it conflicts with the Word of God. And if they choose themselves over God, I'm going to have to tell them, have a very nice day, God bless, good luck, and I'm praying for you. So that's my video. I appreciate you tuning in. God bless. I apologize if there's a little too much sunshine hitting at a weird angle. And as usual, have an awesome night.